Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our Detroit Tigers playthrough here on Out of the Park Baseball 19. And we have been hitting a rough patch, you could say, but we are heading to Cleveland for today's game, and we are going to look to turn it around as Tyler Anderson for us faces Lance McCullers for Cleveland. That is a really good starting pitcher. But we're going to see. I think we got a shot. I mean, I always think we have a shot, but this is actually our first night game of the season, so that's pretty fun. Attendance is 19,000. It's 50 degrees, so it's still pretty chilly. We're going to check out what we got going over here. Does Paxton have enough energy to go? So Paxton's 100% rested, so I'm not even going to start Tyler Anderson. I'm actually going to start Paxton. Because Paxton, Lance McCullers Jr. is a much better matchup than what we're going to have. So Paxton's going to take that spot. And then Severino should be ready to go tomorrow. So maybe we can even skip Tyler Anderson's spot there and just, head for it. Head for better pitching and such. So our lineup is going to be Lorenzo Cain. I don't know why they put Abreu up there. I don't know why the game keeps doing that to me. Bregman is going to go down here. Derek Fisher is going to play left field. Should I have Soler play DH again? Or should I have... I think I'm going to have Spangenberg play DH because he's the lefty and I want the matchup. Caleb Joseph is playing instead of Tucker Barnhart just strictly due to rest. Batting cleanup. Okay, so Harrison's going to play second. Batting cleanup. We're actually going to have Abreu back cleanup. And Cole Calhoun. I could have Calhoun actually back cleanup. And then Abreu and Harrison can swap. Okay, and I want Iglesias down there to act as that secondary leadoff hitter in the 9th spot. And yeah, that's our lineup. So this is our first look at playing the Cleveland Indians. They have Eduardo Nunez batting leadoff. They have Domingo Santana, Trout. Oh wow! So this is the team with Mike Trout. So that's gonna be a challenge we're gonna have to try and overcome. They have Tommy Joseph batting DH, Smoke at first, LaCroix at catcher, Moncada over at second, Catalinario at third, and Ezequiel Carrera in left field with Lance McCullers Jr. on the mound. And this looks like a pretty good offensive team, so hopefully Paxton's up for it. He had 2 good starts so far this season, and we're hoping for a third out of him. Let's get right on into this game. And look at this beautiful night game we have going here. Let's go. Cleveland, Detroit in Cleveland. Let's play some ball. Yes, thank you. We are 3-6 and in last place. Cleveland is 4-5. If you guys didn't catch that, so yeah, as Lorenzo Cain gets on base to start off the inning, and we have a little bit of a different look to this stadium. We're more up high and looking down on it as opposed to other ones. I think what we're gonna do is, should we test out LaCroix's arm here early? Yes, we are. You know what? Yeah, we're going to steal second base. Oh, and he pitches out. But he still makes it. Look at that. Lorenzo Cain swipes second base even with the pitch out to LaCroix. So, man on second here with nobody out. And Derek Fisher strikes out, but Abreu's now up. And Abreu strikes out. So, this is going downhill quickly. But Calhoun gets an infield hit as Cain goes over to third. So Harrison up now with 2 on. And Harrison puts one right down the corner. That's going to score at least 1. And it's going to score 2. Nope, play at the plate. Let's see. He's safe. Harrison, 2 RBI double. And we are now up 2-0 here in the first. We are all over Lance McCullers. And here is another, is that a base hit? Yes, it is. So Bregman with an RBI single, and it looks like he advanced to second on the throw home. So it is 3-0 now Detroit. And then Spangenberg hits it back to the pitcher and throws to first. An inning is over, but we score 3 times in the first to give Paxton a 3-0 lead. Nunez puts one in the air to left, and Fisher has it, out to number 1. Domingo Santana, strike 3. Trout up. And Trout puts one right down the line. That looks like a double to me. Yes, it is. So a double for Trout. So, we face Trout with no one on base, so that's always a plus. But Tommy Joseph up now, and we get the strikeout on him. So it is a 3-0 game going to the second. And Caleb Joseph lines a base hit up the middle to start off the inning. Iglesias looks like he just put a double down the line. Look at that, a double down the line. So Iglesias on second, Joseph on third for Lorenzo Cain. And there is a wild pitch, and we're going to score another run. So it is now 4-0 Detroit. And Lorenzo Cain puts one into the air. Hopefully that's be enough for a sac fly. Let's see. So the ball's average depth. Iglesias is an average runner. And you know what? Let's send it. Let's send him. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. And it is a terrible idea as Iglesias is thrown out at the plate. But we are still up 4-0 as Fisher stands in. And he puts one. That's going to be out number 3. So 4-0 now Detroit as we head to the bottom of the second. Smoke. Wow. Good for Fisher. He gets to that to make out number 1. LaCroix up. LaCroix puts one towards the second baseman. There's out number 2. Moncada up. And we strike him out, but we're going to have to throw down to first to complete the play. And there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4-0 still. Abreu strikes out to start the inning. Cole Calhoun now up, and he puts a jolt into that ball, and that's going to land for a base hit. Josh Harrison also smacks the ball, and is it going to be an RBI? Yes, it is. An RBI double for Harrison. It's now 5-0. Bregman, strike 3. Now Spangenberg up. And he puts a ball into play, but that is going to be an out. So we add yet another run, and it is 5-0 Detroit as we head to the bottom of the third. Ron Healy is on base now. So let's hard shift left. Let's get into the double play formation here with Ezekiel Carrera, and there's a strike 3, so Paxton gets his out. Eduardo Nunez up, and he puts a ball into play, and that'll be a base hit. So 2 on here for Domingo Santana, and this is a big at-bat because on deck sits the very dangerous Mike Trout. And there's a drive. That looks like extra bases. Yes, it is. Santana has a 2 RBI double, and it is now 5-2. So Paxton shows a little bit of bending, but Trout up now. And Trout puts one towards center. And apparently Cain can't track that down. And Trout has a RBI double. It is now 5-3 with Tommy Joseph up. And Tommy Joseph puts one into the air. Let's see. That looks like our second baseman's going to grab it for the second out. So Smoke now up. And Smoke is an extreme pull hitter, so we're going to give him that shift right guard third base because I don't want Trout to steal. And he hits it right up the middle, and it looks like Trout's going to score, although Cain throws home. Yep, Trout scores. This is now 5-4. They are all over Paxton here in the third. And Paxton finally gets out of this inning, but he allows 4 runs. So it is a 1-run ball game here in the fourth. Joseph puts one in the air, and that is out number 1. Iglesias up now. And Iglesias drives one deep to center, and it is going to be at least a double. Yes, it is. A 1-out double for Iglesias. Got one over Trout's head, so that's pretty impressive. So Lorenzo Cain up now. See if we can get some of those runs back here. And Lorenzo Cain is going to make a fly ball to Trout. That's an out. Fisher up. And Fisher strikes out to end the inning. So we failed to get any runs that inning, but Paxton's back to work. And that looks like a double to start off the bottom of the fourth. Yes, it is. On an 0-2 count, that's very tough. So Healy now up for Cleveland. And a wild pitch for Paxton gets the tying run over to third. Strike 3. So Carrera is up now. There's another strikeout. So Paxton has a shot to get out of this inning with Eduardo Nunez up. And he gets Nunez to ground to third and throw out, and that is 3 outs. Detroit is still up 5-4. And we're back at work here. Abreu strikeout, and oh wow, Lance McCullers Jr. was injured on the play, and they're going to take him out of the ball game. So Tyler J is now pitching for the Indians. Calhoun up the middle, out number 2. Harrison now. Strikeout, out number 3, and we move to the bottom of the 5th. So no runs, but no more McCullers Jr. as we walk Santana here to start off the inning, and I'm going to get someone warming up in the bullpen because leadoff walks are never a good sign, as Mike Trout stands in to bat, and he is going to lift one, a little pop fly, and our second... Oh, no! Oh, Harrison, that's an error. Oh, man, that's so bad. So we're going to run a double play depth here. Oh, man, that should have been out number 1. Oh, Joseph puts one into left, and there's out number 1. Smoke up now, shift right, guard third. Let's see how this goes. Oh, so Smoke's actually a righty, and so we need to shift the wrong way here. So shift left, please. Oh, let's see what happens here, and he shifts right into it. Oh, wow, what a hike. Did he just get that double play? Wow, okay. So Smoke grounds into a double play. Apparently he ran halfway across the infield there. Still 5 for Detroit here as we head towards the 6th. We're on to sit down Parker there. And let's have Bregman swing away. There's a drive. Looks like it's going to be an out. Yes, it is. Out number 1. So thank goodness last inning that Harrison his error didn't really affect our play. Who to warm up for the possible 6th? Maybe Selman. I'm going to get Selman just warming up. I don't think I'm going to use him as Spangenberg strikes out. 2 gone here for Joseph. And strike 3. End of the 6th. So Paxton's got 80 pitches, so let's see how he does in this inning. I'm going to keep a very close eye on him. LaCroix, that is a base hit. Moncada up. We're going to put the double play on. We're going to pitch. Moncada grounds one to second. Over to the shortstop covering. And on to first. Not in time, but we get 1. So Healy now up with 1 out. Let's get the double play back in order. And he is going to walk Healy. So Carrera is up. We're also going to warm up Blake Parker. He should be... Oh, wow, he's cold now. I thought he was almost warm. So we're going to... This is going to be Paxton's last batter because it's a lefty-lefty matchup. And we're going to see what happens here. And Carrera lines one into the outfield. They don't score, but it is now bases loaded with 1 out. We're going to visit mound. I'm strong enough to finish this inning. I don't know about that. I think I want to bring in Parker. Yeah, we're bringing in Parker. Sorry, Paxton. I love you, but we're bringing in Parker. I want the righty-righty matchup here. Get the double play depth. Let's go. And Parker lines one up the middle. Oh, Kane makes a catch, but they score the tying run. It is now 5-5, all knotted up here in the 6th. Domingo Santana up. Come on, Parker, strike this guy out. Oh, there's a ball. Is Kane going to get to it? Yes, he does. Okay, we keep this game knotted at 5-5. So we're actually going to sit Selman down here. And since we're going to head to the bottom of the 7th, and we're going to have Trout, Joseph, and Smoke, I'm going to warm up. I'm going to warm up Keela. And let's see if Iglesias can get on base here. He does not. Kane. He puts one into left for a base hit. We're going to hit and run with Fisher again. And that ends up being a pretty good idea because it looks like that would have been a double play if not. Now we have Abreu up. And he just puts one right back towards the pitcher, and the inning is over. So we failed to score yet again after being all over this Cleveland pitching early. So Parker, Trout, let's see what happens. Strike 3, so we strike out Trout to start off the inning. Always a positive. Out number 2. And out number 3 on Smoke. So Parker, very good work. I do want to sit down Keela because he is going to pitch the next inning, but I'm going to warm up a little later. Pitching for them is Ryan Butcher, left-hander. Cole Calhoun up to bat for us. And that's a strikeout. Harrison up. Harrison drives one. And extra bases for Harrison. He is going to get a double. Yes, he is. A one-out double for Josh Harrison. So we have an opportunity to make some noise here. Bregman up. And they're going to walk Bregman to get to Spangenberg. That's a good call, but I can just as easily bring in Soler to hit for Spangenberg. And that is going to make it a lefty-righty matchup. So let's see it. And bases loaded with Soler working out the walk. So bases loaded, one out for Caleb Joseph. Let's see if we can drive a run in here. And yeah, I'm actually going to get Keela warming back up in case we do ground into a double play and the inning is over. And he walks. Butcher walks in the go-ahead run for us. So we are now winning 6-5. Iglesias up. We're still in the driving spot to do some damage. They bring in Bruce Rondon to pitch. Count is 2-1. And Iglesias drives one. That is going to be extra bases for Iglesias. 2-run score. Is a third run going to score? Third run's going to the plate. And it is a 3-run double for Jose Iglesias. We are now winning 9-5. We're going to have Kane just swing away here against Rondon. And he puts one up the middle. Is Iglesias going to score? Nope. That's fine with me, though. Runners at the corners here. With still only one out, we have a chance to double the Cleveland score. Fisher up. Fisher strikes out. He's having a tiring day. We might sit him tomorrow. We're going to have Kane try and steal again. Kane's going for it. And he makes it. Kane is 5 for 5 in the stolen base department this season. Abreu up. And Abreu smacks one deep to right. And the bullpen's going to hold, or the ballpark's going to hold this one. But we do score 4 times. And we are now winning 9-5. And we're going to throw Keela in there. And we're going to let him pitch. Get some work in there. As he gets LaCroix to ground out to the second baseman. 1 gone here in the 8th. 2 gone. And Healy drives one to the right fielder Calhoun, and Calhoun puts it away. 3 gone. We still maintain that 9-5 lead. I'm thinking about letting Selman pitch there, but I'm also going to warm up Wade Davis in case he gets into trouble. So let's see what happens here in the top of the 9th. Cole Calhoun hits a base hit. Look at that. So Harrison now up. And Harrison's going to strike out. Bregman up. And Bregman's 1 for 3 on the day. And Bregman puts looks like extra bases down the side. So, nope, just a single for Bregman as Calhoun moves up to second. Soler up now. And Soler lines one. And that is going to load the bases for the second straight inning for Caleb Joseph. He walked last time with the bases loaded, so we'll see if he can do something different here. But, I mean, I'll take another walk. Joseph up, and he strikes out. And they brought in Daniel Coulombe. Interesting. And Jose Iglesias up now, and he's already working on a 3 for 4 day with 3 RBIs. Let's see if he can add to that. Full count. And he hits it right back to the pitcher, and that's an out. So we load the bases and do not score, but we are still winning 9-5, and we're going to put Selman in there to pitch. And he's got to face Ezekiel Carrera to start off the inning. 1-2 count, and strike 3. So the lefty-lefty matchup works there. I know we're doing lefty-righty here for the next few batters, but we're going to see how it works out. And he hits it. Nunez hits it back to the pitcher, and oh! Wow. Oh, it looks like Abreu dropped that one. So that should have been 2 away here in the 9th, but 1 away here now. Santana up, and we strike out Santana. So Trout is their last hope, and that's always a good last hope as we walk Trout. So Nunez is at second, Trout at first, Joseph up to bat. I'm going to throw Wade Davis in there and try and just get this last out real quick. So count is 0-1. And Joseph lines one to center. Kane coming on, and he makes the play, and that is it. We finally snap our losing streak. We win 9-5, and that is a good way to start off our series here in Cleveland. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We're now 4-6 on the season. Good games were had by Harrison and Iglesias, both with 3 RBIs. Calhoun had 3 hits, 2 runs, fantastic stuff. Kane had a 3 for 5 day, so he's back into his groove, and he had 2 stolen bases. Paxton didn't really look that sharp with 5 earned runs over 5 innings, but the bullpen picked him up for sure, and Wade Davis actually picks up his second save there because there was a man on in scoring position, so he technically gets that save. So he picks up his second save of the season. We're all over Lance McCullers, and it looks like he's going to have a strained abdominal muscle. That's the reason why he left. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching today's episode. Tomorrow we're going to continue our series against Cleveland. Yeah, hopefully we start allowing less and less runs because 5 is still a lot. But this is a good sign. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you all for the next game. Have a great day.